So keeping that financial part in mind, here are 4 keys to putting potentially profitable things out in the world. Is are you, number 1 is, are you solving a problem? And that is the best way to grab people's attention, to and be very clear on what that problem is. Grab their attention, because people, that's what they're looking for: help in solving a problem, achieving a goal, which is also solving a problem, right? The problem is how to achieve that goal. But if they're related to health, wealth, relationships, or some kind of power, or something like, that's much easier. That doesn't mean you can't do stuff out of that realm, but also think about it. If you are doing something outside of health and money and relationships and stuff, think about how you can relate your topic back to that. Because in the end, that's what people want. They want to be healthy. They want to be financially secure. They want to have good relationships. They don't want to be powerless. Maybe we're not necessarily talking about people, seeking out big power. It's just, not being powerless. So where you can always put it back to these topics, it works. So even if, for example, I know that a lot of our customers sell printables, and they might do planners and things like that, journals, all kinds of things, that you can always relate back to those topics, right? So even if you sell the prettiest products and you're more focused on giving beautiful designs, the practical side of it, the problem solving, helping people get results is what's I have to turn this video screen off. I keep looking. I want to look at you guys. It's distracting me. I should be looking up there. So that's something to think about. And number 2 is, do people readily spend money on the type of thing you have to offer? So don't try to think too far out of the box. You want to be able to see that other people are selling similar things, whether it's coaching, whether it's courses, or maybe you have physical products, of any kind of variety. But you don't want to reinvent the wheel. You want to be able to see that people are selling it. So, but you can still put it in which is what we're talking about today. We're going to talk about what you want to put out in the world. So you're going to do it in a unique way that is going to bring a certain section of those people who are already buying stuff. They're going to come to you. Number 3 is, do the people you want to help have money to spend money fixing this problem or achieving this goal? Now, this is not the same as number 2, because in number 2, you could see, okay, there's these types of products, people are buying this or purchasing coaching on how to be, or courses on how to be a better artist or something like that. But you're still going to think about the audience you want to target. But if you're targeting a certain segment of that doesn't have the money, that's going to be a problem, right? And that sounds so obvious, but I can tell you that I've seen over the last 20 years, many people start businesses with people that don't to try to help people who don't have the money to spend. Now that does, and when I'm talking, I'm also not saying you have to charge lots of money. Perhaps some of you are like high ticket course creators, coaches. As you know, I sell very low cost products. I sell the PLR packages and stuff. So it all fits. We're not talking about you have to help just rich people or people with tons of money, but you do have to think about that. A lot, in my early days of working with work-at-home moms, everybody wanted to teach not everybody, but a lot of people would teach how to be frugal, how to save money, so that's a difficult one to make money off of, because you're teaching people who don't have a lot of money, but you're not connecting it to maybe how they could invest money. I mean, you could teach someone to save money and invest it and then go from there. And then perhaps you have a way for that. But always think about that. You also, number 4, crucially important, and this might be a thing that is in progress. It may not be ready out of the box today, but you must see your value in helping people with this problem so you can confidently ask them to part with their hard-earned money, right? A lot of it is just confidence, just being that, and that's the best salesperson you're going to be, is when you believe in what you have to offer. You're going to be excited about it. Just like when you probably talk about things to your friends about products you use, movies you go to, shows that Netflix shows that you watch, and you can very persuasively tell a friend how great it is, right? You need to be that way about your own stuff. And that's something that sometimes takes people a little while to figure